Happy Friday, everyone. You know what that means. Another episode of Coffee, Chats, and Communications. Hey, Mia.
Hello, Liz.
How are you doing?
I'm doing very well. I'm just giggling a little because we had said last week that we're not talking about AI, but we can't help ourselves.
We cannot, because this story is just too good to be true. It is very true, though. Mia, we are in the world of AI creating efficiencies for our lives. And Starbucks decided, let's go ahead and allow ChatGPT to interact with us, right? To order drinks.
Yeah, they integrated, they added this new channel where you can order drinks. Now, you order from Starbucks.
A lot. Every day, probably. Yes. I haven't yet today, but will be doing so. And I use the app. And the app is an awesome experience. I literally open my app and I go to my previous. I just literally click on the one drink that I always get, click on it. It's in my cart, click done, right? Like it's ordered.
Yeah. I mean, and the logical thing now, if you've got ChatGPT in front of you, is order this from Starbucks, whatever you want, whatever you're drinking.
Because you would think I have to open the app and I have to do 2 clicks to get my order.
Yes. So you think that this is going to be easier.
Right. Just say, hey, order my favorite drink or order my, venti mango strawberry refresher.
Yes. There we go. So this happened to someone. They decided to test it, and it was the most frustrating experience because once they said, order my venti iced coffee, blah, 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 from Starbucks, ChatGPT came back saying, well, that's a great choice. And it's like, well, yeah, I know. Thank you. I want you to order it. Hence me asking you to order it. And then it just became complicated. It offered up a menu and they had to go in and then they had to
hit customize to add in the skim milk. These are all things that the app has, sure, but someone who is a frequent Starbucks buyer, like this gentleman would have been in his previous or his favorites. It would have been literally 1 click. Now he's having to go and use a menu that makes no sense, right?
Yeah.
In ChatGPT.
Which should have just picked up what he wanted and customized it for him, rather than giving him a menu. Because then what's the difference between opening ChatGPT and the app? And the app has got all your information. So what is the difference? And then it became more difficult because it didn't pick up his location accurately.
No.
It was just, I'm actually going to share a screenshot.
Yes.
Because not only did it not pick up his location, like it then, when he tried to select a store, came back with, oops, something went wrong. So it just failed from beginning to end. It was a failure.
It did. I mean, just look at the UI here. I mean, this compared to the app, it makes no sense, at all. And then the kicker was, Mia, at the end of all this, he couldn't even order because then it said that his ChatGPT tokens had run out, essentially, because he was using
you reach your chat limit. Well, if you're offering this as an integration, on the free ChatGPT users not allowed to use this integration? Like, these are all things that we need to be thinking about. The customer experience.
Mm-hmm.
Adding channels just to say that you're out there, you're using AI, it makes no sense. Make sure it's a good customer experience.
Exactly. And the only way you'll know is if you actually test the experience.
Not just to see that you can order.
Right. And make sure it actually works. And we see this all the time in CCM. Companies will add channels for the sake of adding a channel, but all they're doing is replicating the exact same thing from a previous channel into the new one, and it doesn't make sense at all. So this is where that, digital isn't always better, right? You're creating unnecessary friction that is not necessary. So many.
I do have to say that there is an integration for an app that I use. It's for my gym, where I can I can give my entire history, like my age, my ailments, which are many, and create, my whatever sets for the next month. What are my routines? And then I'm happy with it, and it transfers it back into my app. Great. That's an integration that works.
That is an integration that works.
Make sure it works. Think about who's using it.
And this is Starbucks, the innovators in the world. So it just goes to show, don't just add channels for the sake of it. And we will leave everyone with that. Have you experienced something similar? Let us know in the chat. Mia, have a fantastic weekend.
You too.